Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. JUZ 18 is Qad Aflaha. It comprises of Chapter Al-Mo'minoon with 118 verses, Chapter An-Noor with 64 verses, and Chapter Al-Furqan with 20 verses. Now, in Chapter Al-Mo'minoon, people are invited to accept and follow the Prophet. This is the central theme of the chapter. It speaks about the character of true believers and assures that they will be the real successful people. It draws attention to various stages of human creation to many other universal signs. Then it takes some of the stories of other prophets and tells us that they also preach the same message. Next chapter is An-Noor. It contains many rules for the development of a society based on righteousness and morality. It talks about male-female relationship, rules of proper dress for Muslim women, rules for the punishment of adultery and punishment of those who accuse others of adultery or fornication. Next chapter is Al-Furqan. It answers some of the objections of the non-believers against the Quran and the teaching of Islam. It also presents the characters of the believers as criteria to prove the truth of Islam. Main points of this juz are: point number 1, the character of the believers, various stages of human creations and Allah's sign. Point number 2, the message of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, his people's response, and then the flood. Point number 3, generations were raised after Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. Many prophets were sent among them. Then came Prophet Moses and Aaron, and then came Jesus, peace be upon them all. Point number 4, all prophets are one ummah and preach the same religion. Those who are affluent think that they are also the righteous people, but the righteous are only those who do the good deeds. Point number 5, everything in the heaven and earth belongs to Allah. Point number 6, Prophet's job is to continue presenting the message of Allah. This life is the only chance. The life has a purpose. Point number 7, punishment of adultery, rules of testimony in the case of adultery. Point number 8, the false rumor against the mother of the believers, Bibi Aisha Raziallahu Ta'ala Anha. Point number 9, beware of those who slander pious, chaste women. Point number 10, rules about entering others' home, proper dress, help those who are single to get married. Point number 11, the light of Allah and the struggle between light and darkness. Point number 12, everything in the heaven and earth glorifies Allah. Point number 13, believers must obey Allah and His Messenger. Allah's promise to the believers to establish them in the land. Point number 14, rules of privacy for men and women at home and outside. Point number 15, special respect of the Prophet and believers' duties towards him. Point number 16, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came as a warner for the whole world. The evil of shirk, the objections of those who denied the Prophet and his message. Point number 17, the punishment of those who deny Allah and his message.